Hey everybody, Animal Man here. Today I've got an update video for you. I'm going to show you what I'm carrying inside my Hedgehog Leatherworks utility pouch and my T2 tracker knife sheath. Stay with us. So I did an unboxing video of these two products here a while back, and I've kind of had time to play with them, use them, and figure out what I'm going to carry in these two little pouches. So I'm going to start out with my knife sheath. You know, this is the knife that I use the most. It's my T2 tracker knife. Really great knife. I use this. You can tell I've used the heck out of it. And I'm loving the sheath so far. This was sent to me from Hedgehog Leatherworks, Paul Scheider. Does an awesome job. Great craftsmanship here, made in the USA. Hit them up if you want a really great knife sheath, guys, if you're into leather products. And it comes with this utility pouch on the sheath. I love sheaths with pouches, and I thought to myself, I'm going to come up with something cool if this is all I have. And it's already got the fire starter built into it here. Just pops off with this little bungee here. And but it's got this utility pouch, and it's got this little piece of webbing. You pull out the webbing, and look what I've put in here. I love this. This is so cool. I figured out that one of these little mini Altoids tins fits perfectly inside this pouch. I don't know if this was on purpose by Paul or not, but knowing him, his attention to detail, and planning things out, I'm willing to bet this is on purpose. Although they don't say that on his website, and he didn't tell me that himself in person or anything. But I found this fits in here perfectly. So I've got my own little mini, my own little mini Altoids tin survival kit inside the sheath. So these tins, as you know, these tins are useful for so many things, even the small ones like this. And then in here, I've got a little fire kit. I've got extra fire starter. So I've got the ferrocerium rod to actually strike to start the fire with. In here, I've got two main things. I've got a whole bunch of these little fire starters. These come from a company called Mission Preparedness. They're called ugly sticks. They're basically jute twine impregnated with wax and several other things to make it more flammable and water resistant. I've got a bunch of those folded up in here. And I've got the old standby, which I still love, Vaseline soaked cotton balls in a little mini Ziploc like this. And I get these little tiny Ziplocs at the arts and crafts store, you know, AC Moore or Joanne Fabrics, Michaels, whatever you have near you. So I've got two Vaseline cotton balls, and I think I've got about a dozen of these small 4-inch ugly sticks in here, and they work great as fire starters also. And each of those Vaseline cotton balls will burn about 5 to 6 minutes. So I keep them right inside here, right in the pouch, and then it's all tucked away nice and neat in there. So that's the kit for this. Now, when I got these, my idea was I was going to use these as a two-piece kit. When I'm out in the woods doing my bushcrafting or survival weekends, I'm going to carry this as my knife with the sheath, and I've got this utility pouch, which is like my survival kit. So again, great craftsmanship, amazing. And look at this thing. It's built like a tank. It's got the fire starter, pops off with the bungees again, and then in here, when you see this, this is just gorgeous. It's got this nice little pull tab, and that ejects your survival kit. And it came with a hinged Altoids tin that was unmarked, but I got this one from Mission Preparedness actually with the ugly sticks, and it has no hinge. So if you needed to use this to purify water or melt wax or melt pine resin or whatever, you can fill it up to a higher level because there's no holes where the hinges would be. So pop the lid off. And here is my survival kit. Let me just move these kind of back out of the way here. So I've got 10 snelled, I think they're number 10 bait holder hooks duct taped in there. Plus you've got the duct tape if you need it for things also. So I've got that. Where's the corner? Having problems here. Okay. And then I've got a full lighter. You can see how I've got everything kind of snugged in there. Very nice. I'll lay everything out here for you. Full lighter. That is still the best and easiest way to start a fire. Got an other ferrocerium rod, excuse me. And I always knock the handles off because they fall off anyway. They're junk. And I wrap it with duct tape, and you've got that as a better handle. And This makes a great fire starter, and you've got that if you need to fix things for gear repair. And then I've got a whole bunch more of these ugly sticks in here, 4-inch mission preparedness ugly sticks. And I've got the Leatherman Squirt PS4. I got this at Sam's Outfitters up in Vermont, and I love this. This is the perfect size. It's got all the tools that I need to have in here. It's got a small set of pliers, spring pliers, 2 different screwdrivers, nail file, knife blade, and a pretty good pair of scissors on there too. So I'm very, very happy with that so far. And then I've got 4 Katadyn, I don't know how they pronounce it, Katadyn water purification tabs. Each of those does, I forget what it is. Does it tell you on there? 1 quart or 1 liter. So each tab does 1 liter, so I've got enough for 4 liters here. So I've got those. And then I've got bags to purify water in. These are much better than Ziplocs. These are breast milk bags left over from when my son was little. And these are better because they're designed to hold fluids and even freeze them. So they're not going to leak. They've got a double seal on the top here, and I've got 2 of them in there. So that's great for water purification and water storage. So I keep them in there. And then I've got a metal sewing bobbin with about, I don't know how many yards, maybe 30 yards of braided Dacron fishing line in there. So I keep that in there. Aluminum foil. This is 1 foot by 2 foot aluminum foil. I can fold into a bowl to boil more water, purify more water if I need to. Water is super, super important. And then one of my favorite things in here is I've got this. This is a pocket credit card sized Fresnel lens. And this is very, very important. This is for starting fires with the sun. You can see that there. Or getting splinters, ticks out, whatever. So that is what I'm going to carry in here. And whenever I do my bushcrafting or my survival, this is the kit I'm going to have with me as my fail-safe. So, hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed to Animal Man Survivor, do it. Do it now.